Australia against New Zealand. Now, a long time ago, and that's 22 years ago, there was a car accident in a little town north of here in Queensland in Ipswich. And their 11-year-old boy unfortunately lost his life. And he had been riding a BMX bike the weekend before, and he was a very good BMX rider, and his family were so devastated by losing their little 11-year-old boy that they donated a trophy. And there was a New Zealand man called Errol Nelson who said, look, I have some 11-year-old riders over in New Zealand, and you have some 11-year-old riders over here. Why don't we form a joint union and we'll race each other each year? But he made it very special. The lady who donated or the parents who donated the trophy said, we want to make it a cultural experience. So the idea would be a home and away test series. So that's why we've come over here this year, is because it's the Australian turn to host us. And so they've given us, we stay in billet families, so we learn how Australian people live. Now some of our guys woke up this morning and they were in a small paddock out of town here, and for the first time in their lives they saw kangaroos in the paddock, and that was pretty amazing for them. Now when the Australians come over to New Zealand, we billet them in families too, and they experience our culture. So as part of our culture, we'd like to give you a little welcome, and we're going to form up into a big triangle shortly here, and we'll give you a bit of a welcome. Now, for 22 years, the riders have been going from Queensland and New South Wales, but they're selected from all around Australia, and they come over to New Zealand, and we select all of our riders from all around New Zealand, and we do that twice a year. So at Queen's birthday weekend, which is this weekend for you Australians, last weekend for us New Zealanders, we come over here, and every Labour weekend for us New Zealanders, which is in October, the Australians come over to visit us. Now, what we're about to perform for you is a haka. Okay, now a haka is a challenge. It says to you guys, we're going to offer you a challenge. We're going to perform this for you, but your challenge is to come to the track on Saturday and watch all the riders on Sunday. So it's free entry at the track over there. It's something you don't have to pay for. And if you can see these riders sprinting up and down here fast now on a flat surface, you imagine what they're doing on a surface with all those jumps. They'll be going just as fast, it'll be over the jumps. The other problem is, there's going to be a bunch of Australians trying to stop them getting around the track. So it's going to be really exciting racing. So this little performance here is a challenge to you guys. Come and watch the two nations fighting together. They're 11-year-olds. They're just about your age for some of you, or a little bit older, but you should be there to support them, because I think you Australians are going to need all the support you can get. Okay? We want that big trophy that they're hiding away in the cupboard back, and we're going to take that one home. I've already booked the airline seat for that trophy, so I'm going to put the microphone down and let Captain Kieran take over.